Okay, Big Mouth season 4, episode 2. My opinion on this episode is quite weird. It doesn't have quite as big a theme, I feel. Well, it does. One theme is racial differences, I guess, and how black people act differently, such as how they do their hair if they have black hair. They do it with Missy. Also, I now know it's Andrew, Nick, Missy, and I don't remember the ginger still. The ginger has a period, and that's her first one apparently, and the pad blows up and destroys a lake. Anyways, then she finds tampons and uses them, which is cool, and I think it's quite expressive, just showing like maybe how difficult it is, because it also shows like different types and different ones and the difficulty to find the right thing for yourself. So I guess that shows like how difficult it is to figure out your what the fuck is this? Sorry, I didn't mention it in the last one. It's been pissing me off. It's a massive lump on my wall. Okay. Anyways, sorry, but yeah, and it's quite interesting. Andrew and Nick still haven't made up. Nick ends up getting puked on, and then he ends up being bullied. So it's kind of the story of the bully turning into the bullied, I guess. And how easy it is to flip. He's now called Soup, even though he wanted to be called Hot Lasagna or Washed Lasagna or, anyways, he smelled bad, so he got called Soup. Then he cleaned himself, but he still gets called Soup because it's trying to show how bullying works, I assume. But personally, I don't feel the theme of Big Mouth season 4, episode 2 is quite as good as episode 1. Episode 1 seemed like a very good theme, large themes, large overarching themes. The anxiety mosquito is still there, which is quite interesting to me because it means that is going to be a recurring segment or theme of the season, I'm guessing, where Nick is learning to understand himself and his emotions. That is pissing me off so much. Sorry guys for pissing you off too. Anyways, yeah. So I don't think that episode was quite as good. I'll just rip my fucking paper. It's worse now. Anyways, so yeah, race, periods, and friendship. Friendship is an overarching theme by far. I find it interesting, but I don't find it as good as the first episode because the themes to me aren't quite as good. Episode 3 is next. Sorry if this episode was a shitty overview because it's not as much to view out of this episode that I can comment on. As a male, I don't